Let's talk Louis Vuitton Capucine Mini Me. Hi and very welcome. My name is Mary. This is my channel Lumi Level Up and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. And whenever I spot a bag, especially a Louis Vuitton bag that provokes some kind of feelings within me, positive or negative, I usually like to sit down and film a little video and share my thoughts with you and check back how you feel. And when I saw the pictures of the Louis Vuitton Capucine Mini Me pop up, I had some feelings and therefore I want to share them with you. The object we are talking about, of course, I don't have that bag with me yet, because it will just be released in January. And if you know me, of course, I won't buy that bag in January, because the price tag, well, the price tag is not the kind of price tag that I would just buy without thinking it through a lot and a lot and a lot. If I think it through only a little bit right now, I think I never spent that kind of money on a bag. The most I ever spent on a bag was around 3,500 for a Chanel bag, a classic flap back in the days when this was still possible. So yeah, probably I'm not the very best candidate to discuss this bag because it's out of my reach, it's out of my league, it's out of my budget. But that doesn't make my thoughts worthless, hopefully, I think. But I'm rambling on. You see that beautiful cutie on the screen. The so-called Capucine Mini Me will launch on the 1st of January. And there are 3 colorways we know about so far. I personally prefer the pink one from the looks. Golden hardware, a classic Capucine bag with a tiny miniature Capucine in a beige greyish colorway. When I saw it, I loved it. When I checked on the price, I knew it will not happen for me. Apparently it's going to be 6,700 euro or 7,650 US dollar. So that's quite a hefty price point to swallow, but I guess if you are into luxury, you already know that the Capucine is one of the priced possessions of Louis Vuitton. They try to push it a little bit as their Birkin bag, the bag with the most craftsmanship, the bag that has a history to tell, the bag that is worth the price point. And if we check on the Louis Vuitton website, the regular Capucine BB has a price tag of 5,900 euro. So the Mini Me is just 800 euro more, which, well, we can argue about that. Is the little charm worth the 800 euro? It is cute, definitely, not gonna lie. You can use it as a little charm. I don't know what else you could use it for. Maybe you could put your AirPods into it, but that's probably it. You can attach that tiny bag onto your bag strap. I absolutely love the clasps on that Capucine with the Louis Vuitton flower. Not sure if they have done that before or if it's new for that bag, but I absolutely love it. It looks gorgeous and I would love to own a strap like that. But repeating myself here, unfortunately not in that price range. If you love the Capucine, if you own a Capucine, share it with us down in the comments. What made you go for that bag? Do you think the price point is okay? Do you think 6,000, that's a price Louis Vuitton can ask for?
Whilst editing this video, I realized that the yellow bag in the so-called color Banane isn't a Capucine BB, but a Mini Capucine, so the price point is a tad lower than on the pink and the blue one. Apparently it will be 6,100 euro and $7,000.
I personally never even strived for that bag, because back in the days there was not that much of a difference getting a Louis Vuitton Capucine or getting a Chanel classic flap, and when I had to decide between those 2 bags, I wanted a classic Chanel bag so badly and I was willing to bite the bullet and spend thousands on it, and I never felt that way for the Capucine. But maybe that's just me, and I guess and I bet if you have way more disposable income than I do, it might be easier to decide to spend the money on the Louis Vuitton Capucine as well. Well, unfortunately, that's not me. I prefer the pink the most, as I said, but of course I want to show you the other colorways as well. So there is going to be a pastel yellow, I would call it. It's not that bright sunshine yellow, but rather with a hint of brown, I would say. And the Micro Capucine on that bag strap is in the taupe beige as well. So I think it is the same color for the bag charm, no matter which Capucine color you get, which I think is an interesting choice, because let's go completely wild with our thoughts. Imagine you have that much money that you could get all 3 Capucines, the pink one, the yellow one, and the blue one. Wouldn't it be nice if you would get different charms so you can mix it up a little bit? But maybe the percentage of people that actually could get all 3 and want to get all 3 is so small that they didn't have to take that in consideration at all. So the yellow is the one out of the 3 that personally speaks the least to me, because I think, yeah, it's very muted. I don't know, it's not really a summery, sunny yellow. It's not a spring yellow to me. I don't know, it's just not my colorway, but you do you. And I quite do like the blue. It's a very nice blue. It's a fresh blue. I can see it for summer. I can see it for winter. If I could pick a bag, even though I like the pink the best, I probably would go for blue, because I don't have that many blue bags, and therefore I probably would get more use out of that bag. So overall, yeah, I really see the appeal of these new Capucine bags. I think they are beautiful. I think the micro bags on it are cute, and if you have $7,650 lying around and don't know what to do with it, well, why don't you go for that bag? It is pretty. And if we are talking Capucines here, let me drop a few more that will drop in the upcoming year, because in the recent past I didn't feel that touched by the new Louis Vuitton designs. A lot that they did put out felt like recycled ideas, felt like we have already seen that, done that, doesn't get me excited. And the Capucines that will come next year, I think they are quite special, and maybe, not sure, maybe stuff like this has been out already as well and I just didn't realize, because I'm not that invested in Louis Vuitton anymore as I used to be. Let me, for example, show you this Capucine Mini Jewelily. Jewelily. Which probably has its name because of the gorgeous handle. So it's the top handle leather part, but at one end there is this beautiful, huge hardware Louis Vuitton flower, and I really have to say, I love it. And as far as I'm concerned, I haven't seen that at Louis Vuitton before, and it looks great, it looks stunning. I'm all into it. What I would wish for on that bag would be that the clasps would have these gold details as well with the flower, like the Mini Me Capucine will have, but maybe that would be too much with the handle flower. I don't know, I would have to see it, but from my first feeling, I think I would enjoy that a lot. And that bag will be €5,700, available in the color black or quartz, which is an kind of off-white. I will put them for you on screen as well. Which one do you prefer, the black or the quartz? Choosing between those two, I definitely would go for black because it's more carefree. If I ever would go for a bag in the price range, I would want to make sure that it stays pristine as long as possible, and I would be quite worried about the quartz version. But of course, it's beautiful as well. I think we can all agree, these Capucines, they are beautiful. Don't you think so? Well, I bet there are people as well that don't like them, because there's always people that don't like something. Taste is different, so that's a thing that's sometimes quite funny to me, if people really get mad about YouTube videos, about the opinions these YouTubers voice, because everyone can have their opinion and you don't have to feel personally attacked if it's not your opinion. But I'm getting distracted. I want to finish with a last Capucine that will come next year on the 1st of March, and struggling for words. This is so beautiful, so whimsical. It's the LV Capucine Mini Bloom, and it's inspired by cherry blossoms, and this looks so stunning. This looks like a lot of craftsmanship. Well, this looks like a lot of trouble as well, because I guess you can easily snack onto something and ruin your tights or ruin the bag, so things can happen to that bag, I guess, but just from the looks or having that bag on a shelf, adorable, beautiful, stunning. And it comes at a whopping price point of €8,000, so we're climbing up the ladder. I'm not entirely sure if this is part of an artist collaboration, possibly, because you know the arty Capucines Louis Vuitton puts out every now and then, and this is very artisty to me, so it's a thing I could imagine, but maybe not. Maybe they came up with their own creativity this time. yeah, that's just the few Capucines that caught my eye and that I wanted to share with you. I absolutely love the looks. I don't like the price point. I do not even consider to look deeper into them. I don't think I will ever own a Capucine myself. Share with us down in the comments which of the bags I showed you today is your favorite, and if you ever considered to get a Capucine, if you even are one of the lucky people that does have one. That's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and bye! Let's talk Louis Vuitton. I haven't done that thing in a while, but I did it tonight. The bathrobe curls, and I'm not mad. It doesn't take long, and I definitely have seen worse curls on myself that I did to myself, so it's okay. It's okay. Maybe I'm going to do that more often now. But of course it doesn't change the fact that I have very thin hair. What can you do about that? Well, you could get extensions, but I'm too stingy for that because it's a ongoing cost if you style it. You have to keep up with it, and I'm not good at keeping up with hair at all. Sorry, not sorry. I don't even know what I'm talking about.